Good morning, good morning. Morning, Mike. Got an empty house today, holy. We never get the whole place to ourselves these days. It's March break, the kidlets aren't here. We haven't played tennis in so long. I feel like I won't remember how to hit the racket. Hit the racket, use the racket. See, now when we come to play tennis, I normally wear shorts because I need like a place to put my balls, and it's chilly in the morning. When we come here for the 6 a.m. court, it's a cold world out there. So I got these new Lululemon pants. They're suede pants, so they're super soft, but they have the pockets, which is so nice. I can put the balls right in there, which is perfect. So more on this later, more on Lulu later, but just know I'm rocking some new pants today, and they are perfect for tennis pants on a chillier day. I forgot my watch. You guys, oh my God, I never rang it. I don't even have my Aura ring on, like nothing. No steps will be tracked today. Guys, it doesn't even count. Oh, that's the one sad thing. Like, it doesn't count. We're about to play 2 hours of tennis, and we're gonna go to the gym, and I will have no data to show for it. Heartbreaking. Let's go home. I'm just kidding. Obviously not. So this is our warm-up, and then we have matches next. Our opponents have arrived. I'm not gonna film because, you know, we'll see what my fate is. Did I tell you guys before we went to Paris I won 1 match? My first ever ladder match. It happened. It was rare. I was there. I remember it. All too well. I lost 6-0, 6-0. Get him next time, Tiger. Honestly, like, it's so funny how rude tennis is in the scoring, where you can have a battle. You can be deuces, tied, whatever, but you lose that 1 point, and then you got nothing on the scoreboard. Nothing. LOL. Okay, so I didn't film anything from this, but I just want to tell you that we've recently, over the last couple weeks, we've been going to the gym with my mom, which is really cute, and it's a fun new thing that we've been doing like once or twice a week, and I'm so excited that my mom is like coming to the gym with us. It also gets us out of the house, and it's nice. So we actually decided, my mom took the day off work today, so we were like, are we gonna go eat brunch? Yeah, we're gonna go eat brunch. So we're going to our favorite, OEB. It's amazing. Honestly, I get all the healthy options when we go. I always get like an egg white omelet. It's really yummy. It's nice. They're good about substitutions, which is great. But if you want a sweet treat, like OEB is from Calgary. And I first went there, discovered it back when I went there in university. And they've since spread like hot cakes everywhere, and for good reason. Like, they just have everything on the menu. And I believe that the world needs more breakfast places. So we're gonna go to OEB and have brunch with my mom. How cute. What a change of plans on this fine, fine morning. Also, sorry, just have to show you Dan's watch. RIP to his watch. Have you guys ever seen this? His Apple Watch screen fell off today. See you later. I've never seen this in my life. It's crazy. But when did you get this? 2018 or 2019? 2018. That's insane. Yeah. I'm certain you've had one since then, but Dan is convinced that this is from 2018. So that has lived a long, long, very used life. But how crazy, you can see all the innards of the watch. So we're at Willowbrook Mall in Langley, and I just have to say I'm so impressed with how they're expanding this, because they're getting some great restaurants. First of all, they have OEB, which is thrilling. Sing Sing, hello, that's one of like the popular cool restaurants in Vancouver, and this just popped up. How amazing. Can't wait. And then they have Tap and Barrel. They have Lee's Donuts inside. Like, listen, I know we're like coming to the mall, but it's kind of a vibe. I would eat breakfast here every day if I could. All right, y'all, we're home. Mara wants it to be known as well. Have I mentioned that we also just got home from Paris? This is like the vlog after we've been home from Paris. Still sleeping off the jet lag, so I just laid comatose while Dan drove us home. But unfortunately, we don't have too many home updates to give you, but there's a few. It's moving slowly, ever so slowly along, but I figured I would just show you guys a little home update while we're here and show you what's happened since we've been gone. So we'll start in the living room, okay? Just a tiny little visual from over here. As you can see, the bubble is gone on this side, and that was actually accidental. I think it actually just fell down. So that's still sitting to the side, but the fireplace is done. We did have a little hiccup where they had to redo the drawer fronts, and now there's a few things that Sweet Angel Evangelia will just have to come in and do some like touch-ups and patch-ups, but otherwise, other than us waiting for Meryl, do you guys hear this? Please tell me that the camera picked that up. Come here, you're gonna scream the whole time. Come here. So other than the fact that we're still waiting for our sconces, I think as of today, we'll be able to put the living room back together as per normal. So I wanna show you the final look at the fireplace because the drawer fronts have officially been put on, and other than some like just little finishing touches, she's done. Just switching the camera really quick because Stu, our main carpenter man, Sweet Angel, he was in yesterday and officially putting the drawer fronts on. So you can see, oh my God, all the plaster has been done. We had this plaster fireplace created. We had all of these beautiful drawers and the fireplace built out. And then Evangelia, artiste extraordinaire, came in and did this beautiful plastered fluting on all of the fronts of the fireplace and also the drawers. We're gonna be putting a frame TV here, which we're really excited about. And as I think I said in the first update, we put our outlets in here so that everything, all of our like internet boxes and all the cables can be put away, which is going to be so nice. So that's going to all be hidden. It's all going to be seamless. We still had to keep outlets on either side, but they're tucked away on the side, so hopefully that's okay. So this is all, it just looks so gorgeous. It looks like you found this in like a crumbling ancient old Greek temple, which Evangelia, the artist who did it, is actually Greek herself, and she does like phenomenal artwork. She does like so many beautiful Renaissance style paintings. Like her and I, we share the same flavor, if you will. Our same love for some historical flair. So this is like such a masterpiece. I wish you guys could like see it in person and get the full feeling of it. But yeah, all the plaster on the front, and then she did this gorgeous plaster and lime wash on the walls. So it just looks like a sculpture built into the wall because it is. And it feels so exciting to finally see it all put together. Can I show you this over here? The drawers themselves are a little push, so they push out, and we're gonna have some storage for the blankets and other things in the living room. And like even our fireplace itself was like covered with cardboard and plastic this whole time. We haven't seen it in so long. It's been months. It's been months. She's finally here. I don't know when the guys are going to be coming, but apparently I think they told us they were coming today to like take all this down and do their clean. So hopefully we'll be able to show you more of this like later today, but I just wanted to show you the update while it's here. Okay, let's go upstairs. All right, coming into the bathroom, which unfortunately has been very, very, very slow moving. There's just been a few bumps and hurdles along the way, but we're getting there. We're getting there. The 6 to 8 week timeline certainly didn't happen, but we'll show you where it is as of now. So welcome to the bathroom as it stands now. As you can see, the framing is still waiting for the new future window. The framing for the new vanity has gone in, and we're really excited about this because we're going to get some built-in outlets in here. There's going to be lots of storage, beautiful. Now that this is in here, they were able to do all the final measurements for our stone, which you guys saw. We ended up doing the moon ray quartz, which can't wait. All the tile, both in the shower and on the floor, has all been finished, and they've put the grouting in, so that's all done. Yeah, other than that, like nothing much to show you. The little niche is in here, which is cute. The tiling's been done on the bathtub wall, and then we're also just waiting for our 2 cabinets to be put into the side. Oh my God, there's a centipede on the ground. Oh. Ew, where did you come from? Centipede? Earwig? What do you guys call that? As a kid, we called them earwigs. Hello, Meryl. So unfortunately, friends, I don't have any like greater detailed updates for in the bathroom, but it's slowly making its way to completion. And let me tell you, I am getting tired of waiting for that day to come. We just want our house back. We want our room back. Everything's just still sitting in here. Keeping on waiting. Oh, hi. Are you ready for it to be done? I can't wait. Joining you the next day. Sorry, I'm feeling a little wrecked. We did the same thing we did yesterday. We did 2 hours of tennis in the gym, 2 days in a row. Girl, after traveling for a week. Can you see my face?
There's nothing here. There's nothing here. But we actually had a little change of events yesterday, and we came first thing this morning post gym to check out a glass shop that our contractor wants us to go to, because we have to decide what frosting we want in the bathroom window. We were like, just match the one that we had before, and he's like, you need to go pick. And we're like, say less. All right, we're gonna go look at some windows. Okay, sorry, that was really uneventful. It was literally like 2 options. Done. Got the quote. That's it. You know when you have those moments where you're like, yeah, that could have been an email. Yeah, that could have been a phone call. It was nice to see it, though, just to be sure. Just to be so sure. This is the one. I need, like, it cradles your neck. It sits in there. Rosanskarm. Oh, they have new colors. Whoa. The other day when we were first home from Paris, my jet lag was so bad in the morning. And you know when you're really jet lagged, you can't sleep, insomnia, whatever. For whatever reason, instead of being productive and doing the things I have to do, I was like, let me tear apart the entire kitchen and clean it and reorganize it and move every cupboard into different areas. That's what happens to me when I don't sleep. And so I was reorganizing literally every cupboard and drawer, and I just needed to get some bins. So we were in the area, and so I'm gonna get a few more of these, because these are just, honestly, they're so handy. I've had them forever. I used to have them for all my makeup storage, and then I'm just gonna put a couple in the pantry because we are not redoing the pantry anytime soon. This is what we've got in the meantime. Back home, and before I continue another millisecond, I need to show you some of the new things that I've gotten in from Lululemon over the last little while, and I'm so excited about this because this portion of the video is very kindly sponsored by Lululemon. I love them so much. Truly the longest living stan and fan, and I pretty much, I mean, as you guys can see, I live in my workout gear. I do my workout and then I stay in it, which one could argue is not the best thing. But I always love to show you guys my favorites from Lululemon, and I made a little landing page with all my favorite things so you guys can like see it, and I always update it as I get new things in, so I'm gonna link that below for you if you wanted to shop anything new. Lululemon is a Canadian staple, and it's also my workout staple, so I wanted to show you some of the new bits I've got. You may have already seen some of these things from our little Paris vlog too. So yesterday I was wearing the new suede pants, which I mentioned has the pockets that I think are fantastic if you play tennis like myself and want a place to store your balls and wear pants at the same time, which is amazing, and they're super soft, super nice. And then I'm so excited about these, you guys. Lululemon finally, oh my god, I'm so happy that they finally came out with some fold over pants. And I really live and breathe for my Align pants, but because I have such a short torso, it's been really nice having an adjustable height and length, because sometimes when you wear workout pants that are like super tight, sometimes I just want it to be a little bit more loose on my belly. I don't want it to be so tight and sucked in. I just want to be able to breathe. So I didn't wear these to tennis today. I wore my 8-inch Align shorts, obviously my favorite forever, but I did change into these when I went to the gym, and like if you're doing yoga, if you're doing Pilates, going for walks, like these are just perfect. They're a little bit lighter and thinner than the typical Aligns or the Wonder Unders, like some of their like tighter training pants. These are just like kind of like soft girly vibes. They're super thin, super nice. Because they're actually a little bit more thin and soft, I would actually size down in these. I typically get a size 6 in pants and a size 8 in tops, but I think I'm actually going to exchange the other pair that I bought for a size lower. But oh my god, they're so comfortable, they're so soft. The fold over pants, incredible. And sorry, I left my tag on the other pair so I could give it to you. It's the Groove Nulu fold over waist tight, 25 inches. And this is the other color that I picked up, which I think is so fun. It's like a really soft mauvey purple. So cute. Like hopefully you guys can see how thin and light they are. It just feels like you're wearing nothing, which I honestly, like sometimes there's a time for having tight suctioned train pants, and then other times I just want it to be soft. So I'm obsessed with these. Like I said, I might exchange these for a size 4. But to go with the fold over pants, you guys, they came out with wrap tops. Now, I know that wrap tops are nothing new, but it's something that I have newly been interested in because I kind of have been loving the like dance core, ballet core, Pilates, girly core. Even though I like really don't do Pilates, I'd love to do more Pilates, but I saw that Lululemon came out with the matching wrap tops, and I am so excited. These are the Nulu long sleeve cropped wrapped, and I got them in the same shades as the 2 fold over pants so I could have them to match, because every once in a while I love to do a Legree, I love to do a Pilates, love me a good yoga class, and I just wanted a cute little matching set. I love the Pilates girlies and all the vibes that they bring, and Lululemon came out with their version, and I am thrilled because it's actually so hard to find wrap tops, especially in just like regular neutral colors. Hello.
Oh, it's so cute. I feel like I'm living out my like black swan dreams. It is so nice. I never wear tops like this, and I just feel like it's so flattering. And the little like monochrome layers of the black with the little tie, like it's so cute. It makes me feel like such a lady, and like I'm so elegant, where normally I'm just like I'm like a little bulldog at the gym. I look so angry all the time. But this makes me feel like a little Pilates princess, and I love it. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, so here's the black one. And hopefully with this color, you guys will be able to see the top in its entirety, but how cute! Ah, how cute! Just pretend like I'm wearing the matching pants. Although I kind of don't mind it on the black. I'd probably wear this maybe more so with white underneath, but oh, I've been yearning for one of these cutie little wrap tops, and they did such an amazing job with like the fit and the feel of this. Super thin, super nice. It's so breathable. I feel like I can do anything in this. So these are my cutie little Pilates Princess ballet tops. Thrilled. These are keeps for sure. And then two of the pieces that I already showed you guys in my Paris vlog, I'm also very excited about. And kind of around this similar vein, I've been really wanting just some longer sleeve, easy layering tops to wear when I go to the gym, if I go for a run, if I go for my walks. And I love these little cropped long sleeve, just easy breezy tops that I can throw on top. And I don't know what it is. I think it's the same feeling with these fold over pants. I just like to be able to be free in my tummy area, I'm realizing. I don't know if that makes sense, but so often if my sweater or my top is too long, I end up like tucking it in or rolling it or tucking it up underneath my sports bra, and I just want to be free. I don't want to have to worry about it. So I like these little cropped long sleeves. I think it's super fun. Just nice if you want an extra layer and you don't have to worry about it. I got it in the black, and I also got it in this gorgeous beige. How nice is this? Okay, sorry, this is the Jersey Training super crop long sleeve. Probably gonna save this one for when I have a little bit of a tan. It's gonna wash me out if I put it on right now, but it's that same gorgeous material, super thin, super stretchy, breathable, so nice. And then the final piece I want to show you guys, the other top that I was wearing also in the Paris vlog. I picked up a running jacket, you guys. Now, two of my girlfriends, Melody and at Hair by Armene, have started running, and I've been having a little bit of FOMO, and I know that I just said at the beginning of the year that I am like not interested in running, and that still remains true, but I still stand by the statement that I made a few years ago, where I feel like these people running half marathons and doing ultra marathons and Ironmans, like I have no desire to run long distance for long periods of time. There's no way. Why would I ever want to willingly run for 4 hours straight? There's just no scenario in my life that would require me to run for such long distances. I prefer a good old little jog, just a short little sprint. Loving my HIIT workouts. However, there are many times in my life where I have presented with the unfortunate event of having to run through an airport, okay? And I hate it when those times come. And whenever that happens, I'm like, wow, my cardio could be better. I could stand to run a little bit. So one thing to motivate myself to do such a thing is to wear a cute little running outfit. So I did pick myself up this cutie little running jacket that has this cinched waist, okay? It has an adjustable, you know, tie, so you can decide how cinched you want it to be. But again, this is super nice because I don't have to worry about it like flopping over my butt. And I just feel like it's a little bit fabulous and fancy to go for a little jog. Come on, it's so cute. It's got cutie little pockets, zips all the way up. Feels great. This is what I did my little jog in Paris in, and I just felt like such a fancy little jogging queen running through my Paris palaces. So these are my new in pieces from Lululemon. I love Lululemon so much. Thank you so much. I'm gonna link my favorites in the description box down below if you wanted to check any of them out. That includes some of my oldie favorites, some of my shoe favorites, some of my tennis favorites. All my Lululemon faves will be linked in the description box down below, so be sure to check that out if you wish. And you can take a little breeze through some of my Lululemon workout faves. Tree pose. Namaste. I'm just gonna stay in my cutie little running jacket because I felt fabulous in it. And really thrilling updates on the living room front from yesterday. I think I mentioned that the guys were coming and tearing everything down so that we could put the living room back together, which they did. They tore the bubble down. And then Evangelia was here this morning putting the final coat on the fireplace while we were gone, checking on the glass. So lots happening between yesterday and this morning. So we came home to her having put the final coat on, and I'm so excited to show you, and it needs a desperate cleanup, and hopefully we'll be able to put the living room back together, kind of, because more on that later, but here she is with the final coat on. Can you guys see? No more bubble,
No more paper and stuff and all the protective coating on the living room floor. She is done and our living room is almost back. Look at how beautiful! Ah!
Now, I thought the guys were putting like everything back together, like the cover on our fireplace and whatnot, but because eventually I needed to do that final coat, they basically just put the bubble down. So here she is, the living room. We can see it again. The little plastic bubble has been up in our house for months, and we can like listen to the echo. We have our house back, I can see it. We can walk through again. You have no idea how long we have been waiting for this moment. But the state of the floors in there, oh my, the dust. We gotta do a little big comfy couch, 10-second tidy moment right now, okay?
So this is temporary.
But we got our couch back.
Sorry, I literally just woke up. Can you see my swollen eyes? But I was so excited to come downstairs and see it in the morning light. A little update, we took all the tape off. Yes, Meryl, come here. And you can see on the walls, there's still a lot of spots that need to be touched up. And I fear, like, can you see that on the lime wash right there? There's one spot that, I feel really badly, but I think they're gonna have to come back and just touch that up, because even in the camera, like, it's completely visible. And when the sun, like when the light is shining on it, you can just see this splotch there. I don't really know what happened, but otherwise it's just, you guys have no idea how happy I am to have the bubble down and to have just like our sculpture here. Oh God, it's so like coming downstairs in the morning, even though it's, you know, incomplete. And also the furniture, I think I mentioned this the first time we were talking about it, but this isn't like the intended situation and setup. This little side table right here, that was from our first place in Toronto. We had that on our patio and it's come with us every place since. And then this was like a side table that we bought in an auction that we just had on the side of our couch. It's not a coffee table, but it's just what is going to be sitting here in the meantime. So still lots to go in here, but really exciting updates for you. And yeah, I just can't wait. I can't wait. We actually got confirmation that everyone is coming to do a site visit this week, so we can list out what needs to be done and go over our little discrepancies and things. So yay, I can taste it. The end is near. Not so near for the bathroom, but the end is near here. Anyway, I'm kind of like piecing together this vlog because I don't think did I say this when I got home from Paris? I was really sick. I was just out for like 3 days. I definitely knew it was coming. I felt it coming the night before when I had ordered the hot ginger water. But yeah, unfortunately it did. It hit me like a ton of bricks and I was out for those few days, and then doing that plus jet lag, I was like, help. But we were on the other side, and I just wanted to say that I got my hair done. Went to see Armane. If you're noticing, it's looking a little bit different, a little bit more fresh and bouncy. Yeah, I went and saw Armane. I had scheduled in to see Armane, and I was like, Armane, I kind of want you to throw some bleach in my hair. I know we've been growing out the natural color. I did a little poll on Instagram, and you guys were like, I think it was like 76% voted blonde. You know, as the spring rolls in, as the sunshine rolls in, I'm like, oh, you just get that little tickle. I don't know why. My hair and I, we're just chameleons. We like to just change. I feel like I'm comfortable, I'm happy, I'm sitting in the hair color that I have, and then I just get this itch and I'm like, chop it off, go bald, shave it. Yeah, I'm definitely a little ADD when it comes to my hair, but it's just gotten to the point where it's so long and just kind of hanging useless. I needed a solid cut anyway, but I was just looking back at my old photos from my wedding hair and I was like, oh, I just feel like that's the best my hair has ever looked. And right now, even though my hair is like sitting in its natural color, my hair naturally pulls quite warm and brassy, and every time I mention that, you guys are like, dye your hair red. Never, no offense, I love redheaded people, okay? I don't love red hair on me. When I have these little brassy bits, it just like pulls out all of the warmth and the pink in my skin. It just doesn't look cute. It makes me look sick. So Armani always puts a toner in to bring that coolness back, but I was like, maybe a few more highlights. Maybe we'll just sprinkle in some highlights there and see how he feels. So I don't know. Today we're gonna go to Armani and see what she says. Hi, Armani.
Hi. So you hate your hair?
You can't say that. Okay.
No, everyone hates their hair at some point. It's been a while since we've done it.
It's feeling bland. It's just, I feel like it's grown a lot. It's super long. It's lacking a little luster.
Yeah.
And we were looking back at the wedding hair, and I feel like that was a good era.
There's that one photo you showed me where I was like, ooh, I think it's time to go back to that.
Yeah. I struggle because I love the richness and depth of your hair. Like, I do love the natural hair, but also, Armani, I'm going gray.
Yeah, you have something.
Literally.
Was it here?
Yeah, no, they're sprinkling in, and I feel like, no, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I already have streaks. I have natural streaks, so we might as well just bleach them.
I think we don't need to go as light as what we had you at your wedding, but I think something in between the wedding and what you have now.
Yeah, I think
Definitely a little bit brighter. I think spring is coming. Just like break it up because we can always go darker.
Yeah.
And it's not like we're gonna be frying your hair.
Yeah.
Or like going really light. So.
And I love it when you put a toner in too, because my hair just always pulls so warm. So even if we did the toner, brought that freshness back, I think that's amazing.
Okay, so we'll break it up. Do we like face framing pieces?
So yeah.
I think especially if you want to like blend this. And we just put it on because we don't want to cover your gray. We're not there yet. I always try and avoid covering your gray. Like blending it in will do. It's really nice and healthy. Yeah, I think if we can take off like this.
Yeah, I think like a really some fresh long layers.
Still blend in your bangs.
Yeah.
So a little bit more dimension.
Yes.
Softer.
Okay.
Blonder.
Yes.
Cooler or more golden? Let's do it.
Okay. Yay.
All right, Armani has dyed and toned and cut my hair. Now we're gonna double whammy because Shamina's here and she's gonna do my nails. It's been so long, but I'm getting the double treatment, the double bow treatment, and I'm getting my hair done while getting my nails done. What a treat. Masterful work, Shamin. Thank you so much. Okay, so Armani, what are you calling this color?
A cool suede.
Cool suede. Yeah. For spring.
Everyone's going warmer, but I know your hair warms up, so we're starting off cool and then going a little bit warmer as a natural thing.
Look
Oh,
come here. Wait, you can sit. Oh, sorry, help. You guys, this is Louis, and he's perfect. Oh. You're perfect. Nice. He's like, yeah, the camera's on me, I see now.
Oh, you're a good boy.
So that's the hair looking fresh and a little bit more alive for spring. Thrilled. And that's the fireplace, guys. Sorry, I know you guys might be bored of me talking about it, but I'm sitting here staring at it and I just can't get over it. I can't get over it. And I didn't even show you. This is just the little things, but I put the blankets in the drawer. Look at, oh my God, there's so much room. So much room for activities and storage. It's bringing me so much joy. I'm still too scared to turn the fireplace on, but I can't wait. But I'm so excited too. Like, we finally have like a real mantle. We could like hang Christmas stockings on here. Like, this is truly a piece of art. It's art. I'm actually scared. You know what I realized? I'm sorry, I'm rambling now. What I realized is that because it's all scalloped and curved, is scalloped the word? You know when words come to your brain and you don't know if it's actually correct? That's the word that we landed on, so please enjoy. But when I was cleaning this, when I was vacuuming, I realized we can't use our little robot vacuum anymore. nor can we vacuum this peacefully. Like, it's gonna have to be hand swept, because if we just accidentally bash the vacuum, it's gonna bash our sweet columns off. So we must be very careful with this fragile piece of art. But I can't wait. Also, I don't know, how do you clean this? Like duster and just a damp cloth? I don't know. All these things to come. But, oh no, the chair. No. All right, y'all, I'm gonna bid you adieu. Thank you for watching this vlog. Welcome home. See you all very soon in the next one. Bye!